If you guys still think it's petty, hey, you know, that's on you. If you don't give a fuck, if you're fine with him lying about himself, but telling you the truth about the news, as far as what he thinks on it, fine, fair enough. You know what I mean? Like, it is kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, it's just, me personally, I'm a YouTuber. Like, it might just be different for me than you. You're a viewer, and you might just expect that your YouTubers are gonna fucking lie to you. You just might expect that they're gonna fucking try and cheat you out of money because that's what they are doing this for. Like, dude, if that's just an expected thing with you, fine. I hold a higher standard than that. Because it's sick. Like, it's just not right! Whatever. I'm done. Yeah, there it is. I'm wound down. I'm done.
And I'm sorry I missed your phone call, and that I know you're done. So when you get this, can you call me back? I love you, and I miss you.
So, I think somebody made a really good point. He said it was a petty issue, but I am wrong. Normally when I do this, I fucking destroy the person, but this is not gonna happen. So if you're right now going, oh fuck, no. Oh my god, dude, this is a petty issue, but you are wrong, all caps. I'm gonna tease you a little bit. I checked it out myself when he started saying it. So did I. You couldn't find Timcast on a Google search. Now you can. I can't be the only one who checked at the time. Tim Pool was searchable, but Timcast didn't come up. Same thing happened to Crowder. Look, I talked about this in the other video, which maybe you didn't get to that part. Son of a bitch. Maybe you didn't get to that part. I don't know. Forgive me, it's kind of warm in here. So I got the door open a little bit. I have multiple channels. But my channel is named after a type of podcast. Like, it's the EgoCast may sound like this brilliant fucking original thing because it was when I thought of it, but then I looked it up and I went, oh fuck, it actually already is something. It's podcasting. It's like another word for doing a podcast. It's an EgoCast. It's like a more clinical word. Like, it's a more psychiatry word. I don't fucking know. But yeah, EgoCast. I thought it was funny because everybody's always told me my whole life that I have this huge fucking ego. But I have this huge fucking ego because I'm not stupid and I'm very sure about shit that I say. So when I say something and somebody tells me I'm wrong, I am ready to defend myself. And when I do, I gloat because fuck you, you deserve it. And so, my arrogance earned me the title of egotist. So I thought it was funny to call my podcast with me and my buddy Dennis, another person who believes he's not king shit, but that everybody for some reason thinks he's king shit. I thought it would be fucking funny. To me it was irony. Like, it had a personal thing for me and Dennis. That's why I called my channel the EgoCast. But it is fucking something. It's EgoCast. There was, like, maybe a year into doing, the drama shit back then, like way back in the Wayback Machine. Fucking a year into doing that dumb shit, somebody sent me a comment and sent me a DM, I think, and they were like, hey, do you mind if we use the name EgoCast? And I'm like, no. And I explained to him what it was, and he's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, I don't have it trademarked or any of that kind of shit. I'm like, dude, I have like 1,000 subscribers. What the fuck? Okay. So, yeah, whatever. But there's other EgoCasts online. Like, if you look up the EgoCast, you see other shows. There's other shows. Like, but I've fought hard for 4 years now to stand out there above the rest of the EgoCast. I am the EgoCast. It's me. The EgoCast. Me and my dude. You can't really get over here to get on. And I don't go anywhere, so. But yeah, fucking. But if you look up EgoCast, you're gonna have to look for me. Yeah, this is because EgoCast is a fucking thing. Timcast. How many Tims are out there doing a fucking podcast? And thought Timcast would be really fucking clever. I don't fucking know. Like, what? Timcast? Really? 'Cause you couldn't find Timcast? Like, you gotta be shitting me. Yeah, it's because they're blacklisting him. It's not possibly because who the fuck searches Timcast? He's known by his name. Tim Pool. So yeah, you look up Tim Pool, it's everywhere. But you look up Timcast, and it's fucking nothing. You look up the EgoCast, all you see is my stupid fucking face. But if you look up Andrew Thomas, you know what you see? A football player. And you know what you saw a couple of years ago? An astronaut. And you know what you saw a couple of years before that? A writer. He was an author. I've been a writer, an astronaut, and now I'm an African-American football player. Because who the fuck knows who I am? Nobody! But people know who the EgoCast is. That shit has been searched enough that now when you type in the space EgoCast, one word, me, I've beaten out, in a sense, what a thing is. I am closing in. Like I said, if you look up EgoCast now, I'm at the bottom. I'm starting to inch my way up in that. Once I can get to the point where I'm at the top of EgoCast, oh, I'm going to be so happy. You want to know why? How many people search EgoCast? Apparently not as many as search me, because I'm catching up. That's kind of cool when it comes down to it. You know what I mean? What if I called my show The Podcast? A far more well-known word for what I'm doing here, right? A far more well-known word. But if I was like, no, fuck it, I'm The Podcast. Be that arrogant about it? I'm The Podcast. That's my show. The Podcast. If you just put in podcast, you're going to see all sorts of podcasts. But if you put in The Podcast, motherfucker, that's me. Right? Like, and then you get to the point where you're more popular than the fucking word itself. That's cool. And I'm working on it. And that's neat. But I ain't fucking there yet, Tim, and I ain't bitching about it saying that Google is blacklisting me. Are you kidding? You're just not that fucking popular yet, Tim. Timcast isn't as popular as Tim Pool. Your show hasn't outranked you yet. You haven't gotten there. But you know what, motherfucker? Be happy that you are at least known. Like, you ain't blacklisted, you nunts. Like, what? So, look, maybe you're just overblowing the word and deciding to do... It's still a fucking lie, dude. You know what blacklisted means. Blacklisted means you can't find it. How many pages did you go through when you looked up Timcast? Did you look through the entirety of the list? Did you look at all however many billion fucking things and you weren't in there at all? That would be blacklisted. But I'm sure you're in there, Tim. You're on the internet. And...
What is it?
This, Jen, is the internet.
Remember, no matter where you go, there you are.
Fuck it. we'll go into this too. I didn't want to, because Tim could just be goofy. He could just be thinking high of himself, right? The million subscribers could have gone to his fucking head, and he could think that the whole world should have opened up to him, and it fucking hasn't, and, right? I don't know how much of this is on purpose. It seems very fucking on purpose now, because he's moved the goalpost, and dude, I'm fucking... Anyways. Back in the day, I was watching Bearing, Undoomed, Satiristition, and I was watching all these fucking YouTubers, man. I was watching probably 30 different channels, daily uploads, every fucking day. And one of them was Anision. And Anision is just a creepy fucking weird dude. And I would kind of poke fun at Anision because everybody was. And it was funny and it was topical. It was a big thing at the time, on YouTube at least. And I ran into this girl who was named Joyce Sparkle. And I watched one of her videos. I thought she was pretty funny. And so, you know, I threw her a subscribe. I figured I'd check her out, see what she's talking about. She's just starting. I had been doing this for a while. I'd have a bunch of format changes. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was fucking around with a bunch of stuff. And I was kind of really enjoying what I was doing with goofing on people. And so I was watching her, and she just kept putting all these fucking Anision videos. And I'm like, okay, this is getting weird. This could fucking be a gold mine someday. So I kept subscribing to her, and I kept watching her, and then she started to get more known, and it became a thing, and I saw that whole fucking thing evolving. And then she did a political video. And I watched it, and it was horseshit. It was CNN talking points. And I'm like... So, I sent her a direct message through YouTube. And, you know, I was like, look, this is bullshit. This is why. This is what you're selling to your audience. You know, if you're not going to bother to do the politics right, don't do the politics. And I was like, look, you know, you're stepping into kind of my arena here. And I also do drama tuber stuff. So you might, you know, I might have to fuck around with you if you keep doing bullshit. American. And I was getting traction at the time. And she was getting traction. And I knew this was going to be a thing. And if she was going to keep talking political bullshit, I was going to start getting into politics and fucking around with her. And then, you know, she went back to Anision for months. And then she came out with this video where she was critiquing a video from a fucking Mike TV or some dumb shit like that. I don't fucking remember which one of the idiot channels it was back then. But it was this, like, weird incel video, like, about how incels become radicalized. And I'm like... And it was so weird. It was such a caricature of things. And it was just such an awful video. And she's all rah, rah, go. And I'm like, oh, bitch, I told you. And then I did my first series on Joy. And it was really just to be like, bitch, shut up with the politics stuff. You know what the fuck you're talking about? Just keep fucking with Anision. Apparently that's your thing. You step out of your lane, I'm gonna fucking put you right back in it. Like, I was done with this shit. Then she started doing this I'm sick thing. She got over 10,000 subscribers really fast. Like, she started around Christmas time. And I kind of started doing this around Christmas time. This was the election. I started doing it around this time, really. And, like, actually, this is, like, kind of around an anniversary of me starting doing political shit. But she got, you know, like 15,000 subscribers, then 20,000 subscribers. And then she got really sick. She was telling everybody that she was really sick. And it was ridiculous stuff. Like, it was ridiculous stuff. She said she had, like, she got, what was it? I can't, it wasn't muscular dystrophy, but I can't remember what the fuck it was. Some sort of syndrome of some sort. I don't even remember anymore. God damn. But it was some sort of thing, and it was chronic pain, and she had brain fog. Like, she blamed, anytime that she would fuck up, she'd blame it on her brain fog. And it was like, and she said that she, like, got this from copper toxicity because she had one of those copper crosses, the birth control thing. She had one of those. And she got copper toxicity from that. And, like, there's never been a medically recorded case of copper toxicity from one of those. It's never ever happened in medicine. She's the only reported case. And, like, things like that started to come up, and it was like, and it wasn't until she got a shit ton of subscribers that she started really talking about this a lot. And that was when she started Patreon and all that stuff, and she started streaming constantly and stuff like that, and the money was rolling in, and the sicknesses became more of a focus, and they got worse and worse, and then people started shitting on her because of it, and it turned into a giant fucking thing, and it was disgusting. She was lying to her subscribers to guilt them into giving her money. That's gross. These were her fans. These people trusted her, loved her, respected her. And she fucking lied to their faces for money. Now, I'm not fucking stupid. YouTube is a goddamn numbers game. Right? It's numbers game. I have for somewhere around underneath 5,000 subscribers now. Right? Anybody remember when it was like way higher than that? Like 5,700 something? So I got like 5,000 subscribers roundabouts, right? I average about 200 views a video. So really only in the area of around 150 of you watch a lot. Maybe 20 of you comment. Right? So there's my breakdown. And if I had a Patreon, maybe 5 or 6 of you would be giving me money. Now let's blow those up. Let's say I get 1.01 million subscribers. So that means that roughly around about 50 to 100,000 people are watching per video. You got maybe around a couple thousand comments. And maybe 100 or so, maybe a couple hundred people are giving you money. And he's taking advantage of what's going on legitimately with some people that are, I mean, fuck's sake, man. There are people, I'm hearing constantly about channels that are being removed, people that are having their videos removed. Like actual fucking issues, strikes and shit. Things that people really go through. Tim is not going through that. Other people are suffering and having their livelihoods taken from them. Friends of mine, people I've spoken to and had to go through that with. Sue yourself and I were just getting to a point where we were starting to like talk. We were starting to like DM back and forth to each other on Twitter. It was getting really cool. I was hoping maybe I could have him on the channel. Maybe he'd have me on his channel. We could do out a little collab thing. It'd be awesome. And then bam, just like fucking that, he's gone. Why? For daring to call leftist bullshit. And he's gone. He's gone. I don't fucking know where the hell he's at. I hope he's somewhere doing something. I hope so. I hope he's on BitChute or something like that. I hope he's still slogging it, man, because that guy was fucking talented. He was good. He was funny. He was creative. I loved him. He was a great fucking dude. He was really fucking cool. I've spoken to him personally. Gone. Off the biggest platform. in the world. So many people I've seen go through that shit. And he's talking about being fucking blacklisted on Google because you can't find Timcast. Fuck you and your specific horseshit, motherfucker. You can find Tim Pool and you can find Timcast through looking at Tim Pool. And people know you as Tim fucking Pool. You're not known as Timcast. Don't give me that shit. It ain't fucking real. And you use it to tell your fans, your subscribers, push me harder. Get out there and work for me. I need you to be my cheerleaders. You need to be my advertising campaign. Go out and make me big and famous and get me money. I just moved. I want to expand. I'm getting a truck and I'm doing this and we're doing a live thing now and I'm getting a real fucking thing together. I need cash to inject into this shit if I want to get it up and off the ground and going. This is the time, man. This is windows are closing. Like, this is a fucking time. This is big shit right now. You gotta jump in this shit. It's a risk. And it turns into a fucking shitty risk when you lie to push it. It's disgusting. These people are your fans. They love you and care about you. And you're telling them that Google is actively attacking you, so make sure you get out the good word. It's a numbers game, motherfucker. I know roundabouts numbers you were making when you had $500,000. I know what you're making now, and I know what you'll be making when you get to $1.5 million, $2 million, and on and on and on. And God bless you, dude. You work fucking hard. You pump out 20 fucking videos a day, and unlike Joy, they're all about different shit. That's awesome. That's awesome. You really are putting your all into this. Don't cheapen it by playing your subscribers with bullshit, dude. Don't cheapen your success by doing it through horse shit, man. You did this shit, and I sent you a message. I said, that's bullshit, Tim. I Googled Tim Pool. There you fucking are, dude. What are you talking about? It's bullshit. And I told you, you'd know my fucking name if you kept it up. You may or may not have read it, but I keep my fucking word, Tim, whether you know it or not. And now I know you know. Stop it. Whatever it is you have to do to pull out of it again, you ran that shit, and then you pulled out of it. And then you started with the whole YouTube's promoting everybody else and not promoting the small creator. Well, yeah, that's what they do. They promote the shit that fucking sells. You don't have Fox, CNN, MSNBC, ABC, NBC fucking numbers, Tim. You're at 1 mil. That's it. No. So, you need to lower your expectations to reality. Dream big. Fuck yes. Hope for that shit. But fuck, Tim. It's just disgusting to me. It's disgusting to me. Lying to your subscribers is disgusting to me. I felt like I did it a couple of times because I was misled. Once I was misled by my own fucking insanity, and other times I was just simply misled by people. And every fucking time, it broke my heart. Because I would think back to comments, like the Thunderfoot shit when it was Milo and the whole fucking thing with that, and I got all hung up on the goddamn video being edited, fucked up, and shit like that, but I was so fucked up about that, I wasn't paying attention to what was being said in the fucking video. And I came off very hardcore as defending the indefensible. And a lot of people were my cheerleader at that time, and they were, yeah, you're fucking so right, dude, and oh my God, I was so wrong. And it broke my heart to think that I had misled people. And all of a sudden, I started taking this shit very seriously. I still try as best as I can to be funny. This is a comedy channel. But god damn, people put their faith in me. I had somebody tell me that I was their source for news in America. And I'm like, because I'm like, well, I don't lie, but at the same time, I'm just talking, I'm giving my opinions. Like, it's my opinions. I'm not really doing the news. And then I was like, well, fuck, I guess I should start, like, taking the news way more seriously. And I take it very fucking seriously now. I joke around, but I take what I do seriously. And I have people who want to give me money. A dude threatened to give me $50 a month. And I said, that's fucking retarded. What are you thinking? Like, that's $600 a year. Come on, that's a lot of fucking money. That's silly shit. But Tim would be like, just 50? Well, then you don't get to talk to me on Twitter or whatever. Like, I don't know what the fuck Tim's tiers are fucking set at or whatever. I don't care to look. I don't fucking care. People ask for different amounts of money for all sorts of fucking ridiculous shit. Like, you have to pay Anision like $1,000 a month to play a video game with him once a week or some shit like that. I'm like I enjoy. There have been a couple of times that I've gotten to play video games with subscribers. That was fucking fun, man. Every fucking time, it's a blast. So, you know what I mean? Like, I always have fun hanging out with you guys and talking to you guys. For me, it's like that's enjoyment for me. I'm not gonna pay you for me to do shit that I think is fun. Like, I don't know. Maybe I have more respect for my people. Maybe I care about them more. But I'm not... I can't lie for money. I can't do it. I have cancer. Fuck, dude. No, man. Being blacklisted because you can't... Because Timcast doesn't come up in Google right away. Fuck, are you kidding? Regionally. Alright. I'm done. I've said my say on this. If you guys still think it's petty, hey, you know, that's on you. If you don't give a fuck, if you're fine with him lying about himself, but telling you the truth about the news, as far as what he thinks on it, fine, fair enough. You know what I mean? Like, it is kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, it's just, me personally, I'm a YouTuber. Like, it might just be different for me than you. You're a viewer, and you might just expect that your YouTubers are going to fucking lie to you. You just might expect that they're going to fucking try and cheat you out of money because that's what they are doing this for. Like, dude, if that's just an expected thing with you, fine. I hold a higher standard than that. Because it's sick. Like, it's just not right! Whatever. I'm done.